Hi crafters! Today I am showing you how to make a watercolor bookmark. It's a bit of a cheater watercolor bookmark, but you'll see what I mean as we go through this. Now if you picked up today's teen craft kit or tween craft kit, I'm offering this one a couple different times this month, you will find there's kind of a strange assortment of supplies in your kit. You will find that there are some bookmark size pieces of watercolor paper. Okay, you're going to find a paper towel, and you're going to find a baggie, a Ziploc baggie. Now inside your baggie you should find at least a couple charms and some string, but for the purposes of today's video, mine are still within the package. Okay, now from your supplies at home, you're also going to need to grab a few things, a little more than a few, but scissors, tape, kind of our usuals. You will also need some markers. Now those are important, big thing for today. You're going to need a permanent marker, color of your choice later on, should you choose to do this step. And you're also going to need some water. Now it doesn't need to be hot, doesn't need to be cold, just plain old water will do the trick. And actually, if you've got one of those little like spray water bottles, that would work great, but I didn't have one at my desk today, so I am choosing to show you what to do and kind of work our way through what you would do if you didn't have one at home. But if you do have one, definitely grab one, fill it up with some water. Okay, you're also going to need to protect the surface that you're working on. Again, important step. I chose to use a paper towel. Hopefully I don't make too big of a mess. So to get started, you're going to open up your baggie. Okay, you need to empty out anything that is inside of it, and then you're going to cut it apart. Okay, doesn't have to be perfect, doesn't have to be pretty. This is going to be our surface to color on. And you want to cut all the way around the outside. Cut it completely into two halves. Okay. Does not matter if you leave the zipper part on or off. It's not going to make too much of a difference, that I'm aware of anyway. Okay, got my two pieces. All right. Now, if you're looking at your bookmark, you'll notice it's a bit bigger than 1/2 of our super thick paper. It's a bit bigger than 1/2 of our bookmark. Now you want your baggie to cover just about the whole thing. So what we're going to do is we are going to tape it together. Now those pieces that formed the zipper part of the baggie, you want those on the outside ends. Okay, so tape it together along the bottom. I'm using Scotch tape. Hopefully that works well for us. If not, you'll learn by my advice as we go through the video. It's about even. Doesn't have to be perfect, like I said. That'll work. Oh, that's perfect. Okay. Spoke too soon. Stuck slightly to my paper towel. So you're going to flip it over so that piece of tape is on the bottom. Find your markers, and you can't do this with crayons or colored pencils, has to be markers today. Find 2 or 3 colors that either are your favorites or that work well together. Oh, what colors do I want today? Ooh, we're gonna do blue and purple. Okay. So you're going to color on the surface of your bookmark. Now, you can kind of color in any sort of design that you want. Now, don't color in a way that you've like drawn people or houses or things that you want to stay in a way that you can pick them out. They're not going to stay that way. It's kind of, you kind of want to color in like a tie-dye fashion if that helps you out. Okay. So I've got, if you can see it on the video, a little bit. Okay, I've got 4 splotches here, and then I'm going to fill in around those with my other color. Now, you don't have to get terribly close. You don't want your colors to overlap, although it might not matter. I'm not sure. Okay, so my colors kind of go right up to each other, but they're not overlapping in most spots. I'm not sure how well you can see. Okay, so once you get your baggie colored, this is where the water comes in. Going to need this close by, so get your piece of paper ready. Get it kind of centered on whatever is protecting your surface, hopefully. Okay, grab your water. All right, so I'm just going to dip my fingers in and flick it a little bit on our paper. Not quite sure how much we need, so I'm going to guess. We'll see here. My colors are starting to run. How about yours? There we go. Oh, this is gonna look pretty cool, guys. I'm really excited about this one. If you've got a sprayer, you're probably waiting for the rest of us to catch up. Okay. Moment of truth here. I'm gonna quickly flip over your baggie onto your paper. Keep in mind that if you use markers that are not washable, you might have a bit of a mess, so try to be as gentle as possible. Okay, then you're just gonna kind of smoosh it all together and blend it. Ooh, this is pretty. With your fingers, so you kind of end up with that tie-dye effect. Uh-oh, didn't use enough water in a couple spots. And a little bit much in others. How well do I spread that out? Ooh, I like it. I hope you like yours as much as I like mine, because this is pretty cool. Okay, so when you've got it smooshed around as much as you can, and you like where you're at, you are going to grab the ends of your baggie and kind of peel up toward the middle. Make sure you flip it over so that you can't get that color any place where you don't want it. Grab your paper towel. Now, if you've got any really, really wet spots that you want to mop up and kind of dab, this is the time to do that. Keep in mind, it might change your color just a little bit. Oh, this came out cool. Okay. Give that a chance to dry. It's nice and thick paper, so hopefully it didn't absorb too much water and it'll handle it really well for us. I'm going to mop up my spot here a little bit. Made a little bit of a mess. Okay. All right, so once it is completely dry, you might have to give it some time, but once it's completely dry, grab a permanent marker. So you have the opportunity to write either a quote, your name, draw a cool picture throughout your tie-dye, and it'll look really neat when you're done. If you choose not to, perfectly okay. I grabbed a blue permanent marker. If you look at my bookmark here, it's not going to show up very well, so I may change my mind and go for a silver or a black when I get back to my desk. But you have that option, okay? Now, if you choose to put any charms on or tassels on the end of your bookmark, you're welcome to grab the charms that came with your kit. Punch a hole in one end of your bookmark. On mine, I would probably go for this end up here since I've got a lot of room. Add your charms, add any tassels, add any decoration you want. So that's it, guys. I will definitely be posting a picture of my finished product because I think this is pretty cool. It's one of my favorites so far, and it's super easy. Surprisingly easy, actually. Okay, so hope you had some fun, and I will see you soon. Bye.